What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Main Issues Podcast. I'm Al Taylor, also joined by the one, the only, the greatest, the Dragonborn, DJ Williams, along with Amanda. She would kill me if I said her last name. And, what's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah. One thing that's going on, we are live right now playing. If you are listening to this right now at 7 p.m. Eastern time, then you are listening or watching us live. Well, actually, just watching us live. We are live on YouTube and Twitch at twitch.tv/the main issues, and on YouTube you gotta grab the link because they don't give you YouTube / whatever until you get over a certain amount of subscribers and stuff. It's messed up. It's jacked up. Anyway, we live. We playing the Division 2. We talking about some stuff today. The FX series, Dave just finishes first season. I say just, it was like a month ago, but still news.
Oh, it's been a month already?
Shoot about. And they are now it is now the highest ranked comedy series ever for FX. And somehow beating out Atlanta. And also the Chinese smartphone company Huawei is getting beat out by fellow Chinese smartphone company Xiaomi because of the US ban on Google services. Well, US ban period, blacklisted, but mostly because it can't get Google services. And also, DJ, you want to talk about the Modern Warfare thing still, right, DJ?
Modern Warfare thing?
Yeah. You don't remember how, like, they released yet another huge update? They going up. It's the file is already going up to 200 gigabytes.
Yeah,
like it's soon gonna be the only thing you can hold on your hard drive or SSD. Anyway, all this and more on the main issues. Getting into this Atlanta thing. Not
just Atlanta. I'm thinking you talking about the riots and whatnot.
Not just yet. I mean, I guess we can talk about that. I figure you do want to talk about that some.
Yeah, we get into it later. Go ahead.
All right. Well, about this Dave thing. Highest ranked comedy series ever for FX.
How? I don't know.
Beating out Atlanta. How? I know how. It's a completely different situation right now. I mean, you got a lot more people watching, consuming more content than they ever have, first of all. And the show Dave came straight to Hulu right off the bat, and the ratings are counting like the TV airings and the whatever you call it, streaming ratings, as in how many concurrent viewers and all that. And the numbers aren't that far apart. When you get to reading the article, it's like the numbers are, Atlanta had 5.2 million in its first season, and Dave has 5.32. Like, it's really not that much of a difference. And considering that Atlanta wasn't widely available, like that just makes the Atlanta ratings even more impressive to me, because it was only on FX and streaming on the whatever FX was calling their thing before, FX Now, which is now I don't even think they're doing that anymore. That's why FX stuff is now coming on, you know, pretty much coming straight to Hulu. Cause it's airing it's airing like the same day.
Yes.
Yeah, because it took a while for Atlanta to get on Hulu.
Yeah, and then I think it was after the second season was done airing. I feel like
it was a while.
But yeah, so they talk it up in the article like it's a really big deal, but then when you go searching through like all the ratings and stuff, like you can go on Rotten Tomato, and like of course Atlanta is certified fresh at 97% from the critic rating, and also at 91% from the audience score, out of 1,843 audience score, while Dave is sitting at 71% fresh, with, you know, just barely making it into fresh. And then it also has a 91% audience score, but it's significantly less ratings. It's only 294 ratings.
And it's only 294 ratings, and compared to
1,843 for Atlanta.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's what is it's 91%, which is a 5.5 rating pretty much. And you know, they are neck and neck for those ratings, but the what do you call it? The average is different. I don't do math well. What do you call it?
Well, I don't know what you're trying to say, so we just gonna go with average.
I'm trying to say like the number of ratings are much higher for Atlanta, and it maintains that high rating, while Dave's ratings are significantly lower.
Yeah.
So you talking about out of over 1,800 ratings for Atlanta, and only 294 for Dave. This is on Rotten Tomatoes. And now we shooting up some stuff.
Yeah, but and you know what? And with that said, I like Dave. I fuck with the show. Oh, yeah, hell, I fuck with Lil Dicky in general, but
yeah,
I don't see how. Well, yeah, Dave is supposed to be the show Dave is supposed to be a fictional version of how Lil Dicky got famous.
Basically, yeah.
So, but so starring him, by the way. But yeah, like I fuck with it, but I don't see it's not as good.
Yeah,
it is good. It is definitely worth watching, but
it's different as well. Like,
and you know what? Ever since the first episode, I kind of felt like they was trying to play it out like Atlanta did, like the same style or whatnot.
Right.
Like the stories kind of seem to flow the same way, and
it is very similar in ways, but then
which I kept trying to check and see if they were using some of the same writers or something, but I didn't. I I'm not gonna act like I remember all the writers from from Atlanta. Right. So I've been meaning to double check that, but I haven't. My apologies, everybody.
Yeah, that seemed like something.
More than welcome to do it yourself, though.
That seemed like something I should have in my notes, but I don't. I'm just gonna let that slide.
Well, you and me both. That's definitely something we should be giving out. That kind of information, definitely.
Yeah.
But again, apologies. We'll do better next time.
Yeah, we working on it. We working on it.
Amanda, have you seen Dave yet?
Yeah.
I don't watch TV.
You watch some TV.
I don't watch any TV.
I mean, if you want to get technical, neither do we. Well, neither do I.
I don't watch shows like. I watch stuff like American Dad and Family Guy, but that's it. I don't watch dramas, no comedies.
Other comedies, because those are definitely comedies.
Like, my attention span's way too short.
Huh.
So what do you do to pass the time?
Play Sims of Fortnite.
I guess true.
And make wigs.
Oh, you make wigs?
Now, I've seen videos of people making wigs, and that seems pretty tedious. And you talking about your attention span short.
Right.
Well, yeah, I know it sounds ass backwards, but
I mean, people pick and choose what they want
watching
to
movies. Do. You can ask Calvin. You have to trick me into watching a movie because I'm not going to do it on my own.
Yeah. You got to just turn the movie on.
Spark up a random conversation. Like, hey, I wanted to talk to you about something. Just have it on in the background. She's like, this is pretty good. What is this?
Because you ask me, do I want to watch it? The answer is going to be no every time. I don't care what it is. Oh,
okay. So I'm looking at Atlanta and Dave's IMDb pages, and I don't see any overlap with directors or writers.
Huh.
Which is amazing to me. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah, Dave Burge. That's the key. Yeah. I don't see any overlap.
Well, that held my theory.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they do seem to share the same essence, but it seem like the only thing is they come on the same network. And technically, they don't come on the same network. Or they didn't. I guess Atlanta is on FXX now, but it started out on regular FX, I'm pretty sure. Which FX...
Oh, look. Oh, Dave was strictly FXX?
Yeah, it's a FXX original.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was a... I've just been watching the Hulu. I didn't know it was...
Right.
Damn. Taught me something.
Yeah, and the whole FXX originals thing, I'm not really sure what they're doing with it. I don't know why they felt the need to split it up so much, because I don't feel like their catalog is that big for it to be necessary for them to split up like comedy stuff with their, I guess, their regular drama stuff.
Right.
But when the last time I watched FX, like actually watched FX on TV, who knows? I probably was watching Nip Tuck the last time I watched.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Went way back.
Yeah.
I wasn't even allowed to watch that.
Which is another thing about Dave. I felt Dave was a lot more raunchier than Atlanta got.
Yeah, it was.
In a couple of key episodes, like it was like they went wild.
No,
Especially that season finale. Oh my goodness. Was not expecting all that.
Yeah, and the milking episode.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that is, look it up. I'm not explaining that.
Oh, I know what it is.
Do you know what a fuck me silly is, Amanda?
No, sir, I do not. And I don't know if I want to know now the way you said that.
Now that part is surprising.
Yeah, well, you know, I encourage you just to watch that episode, Amanda. I think you will be into it.
See, now you said that, and I automatically don't want to watch it.
You got. Oh yeah, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why did I make you?
You should have just sent it to me.
Just you're talking about that. I should have just sent you a clip. Just let it play.
Oh shoot, y'all was just gonna let me get beat up.
Man, I ain't seen nothing. Ooh, shoot, I just got tough up. Yeah.
Good shot.
I will say Tiffany says that she likes it more, and
you don't want to hear my thoughts on that?
Look, yeah, and she said why. First of all, she didn't even completely like watch all the way through. I mean, she kept falling asleep every episode. When we were like binging it, like when I was trying to show her the show. But with Dave, we watched it every week. So, you know, it was only one episode every week, and she got to like bask in it. But also, you know, she said it's stuff in Atlanta that just goes over her head. Like she just doesn't get it. And
I can see that.
I understand that. Yeah. So that brings up the other thing that Dave has allegedly, that thing they call universal appeal, or more universal appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Which is when a show can you know, be
electronic device.
Stop beating around the bush.
I just lost my train of thought.
You didn't. You trying not to say what you need to say.
You say it then.
White. Universal appeal means white. That's what it means. It shouldn't be that. That's what it means. They always say universal appeal when they mean they want a more white cast or more. Yeah, that's what they mean when they say universal appeal. They mean that they're trying to attract the white majority. Yeah, that's what it means. Well, universal appeal my ass, because which is a stupid definition, was a stupid term in itself, because for one, ain't nobody in the universe watching this, just us as far as we know. So we don't know, the green people might outnumber the black and white people in general, but nonetheless. But yeah, so can't just be worldly appeal, it got to be universal appeal.
Well, I mean, it's appealing to all, or trying to
more people. Yeah, like I said, white.
Which that's another thing. Like, we don't. I feel like black people of color don't watch as much television as white people. I feel like generally they watch and engage, especially more. Especially when you're talking about like getting into ratings and stuff, like when we watch the show and stuff, like do we watch things when it airs, and are we telling, you know, going and rating it in places like Rotten Tomatoes? Like, I don't even do that.
Yeah, no. I don't think it's more so
rate stuff
that
on IMDb though.
I don't see that. I've never done either or. I will say that I don't think I definitely disagree with black people don't watch as much TV, but I think it's that black people don't watch as much white TV because as a majority, black people don't find white people funny.
Yeah, I mean that too.
Now, granted, I find a lot of white people funny and a lot of white shows funny. I love Seinfeld. Outside of my dad, I don't know anybody else that watches Seinfeld that's black. Nobody else.
Yeah, I'm not like. I mean, I've watched it, but I'm not a super fan or anything.
Right, and I can count on one hand how many black people I know like Friends.
I've been digging through some classified division records.
Yeah, I can't count any.
No, I don't even like Friends. I don't see what the whole fuss was about, honestly. But it is what it is. So I don't think it's necessarily that black people don't watch as much TV because black people watch a good bit of TV. I don't think they watch a lot of white media or universal appeal television. So because it's stuff they do that we don't think is funny, or stuff they say that we don't think is funny, and apparently it's stuff that we do that we think is funny, or stuff that we say that we think is funny that goes over their heads, or that they just don't think is funny.
Yeah. But I mean, in general, like you're one person I know that consumes like a lot of different shows and stuff. But I feel like, I'm talking about myself right now. I don't really get into everything. It's a few choice shows like I choose to watch. Like only now, since I started dating Tiffany and we watch things together.
He's fake. He's fake.
Oh, you doing that?
Nope, that's not me. That's the boss. This is where you get that skill from.
Oh. Why was he fake?
Because you get a decoy skill from him, and that's him using his decoy on us. After we beat him, well, after y'all beat him, y'all will get the skill.
Oh, okay. I was not getting that. I thought it was glitching.
I did too at first. I was like, the hell is that? Well, the first time I did this mission.
Research. Try to access it.
Active terminal detected.
Yeah, but what I mean is I don't sit and watch show after show after show and be like this is good, this is whatever and stuff. Like I'm real picky.
That is for damn certain. We've had that conversation several times on this podcast. But
and even when I do watch stuff, it's usually so late in the game because it's something about it, man. I don't like watching stuff when it's popular. I don't know. It just it does something to me.
I feel that way about stuff too sometimes. It depends on how popular it is. I mostly get that way about anime, man. It seems like every new anime you got to watch. Nah, I wait till all y'all shut up.
Yeah.
Because it ain't gonna, they never live up to the hype.
Right. Yeah. So, anyway, bottom line, Dave ain't better than Atlanta. Y'all get that idea out of y'all head. Argue about it with us in the comments, please. Because, Atlanta, man, I ain't been looking at these comments the whole time.
Oh.
Christina say Atlanta is on Netflix. Is it on Netflix, Sam?
I think she's probably asking. No, it's on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
It'll probably never go to Netflix.
Yeah.
Then again, American Horror Story is on Netflix, so I don't know. But it's on Hulu.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it'll probably go to Netflix at some point. And she asking what is Dave. I don't know when she came into the conversation, but I feel like you explained that.
Christina, Dave is about the rapper Lil Dicky becoming famous, but it's a fictional version of how he became famous. And Atlanta is not on Netflix, but it is on Hulu. Or at least it was. I don't see why they would take it off.
Ace is asking if we watch What We Do in the Shadows. I don't, but I want to.
I don't have a slightest idea what that is.
It's like, man, it's like, I think they're vampires, but it's like a dark comedy thing, and a lot of people recommend it. Like there's a movie, I feel like there's a movie and something else, but now there's.
I mean, there is an old movie called Dark Shadows. Is that what it's based off?
Well, not Dark Shadows. What We Do in the Shadows, which is a different thing.
I mean, I heard what you said. I was just asking because of the.
Yeah. Yeah, but What We Do in the Shadows is not that old. But yeah, I'll probably check that out later. Which I wonder, I guess that might be FX too. Anyway,
I'll check it out.
let me move on to this other thing. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say some stuff, but
Oh no, you go ahead. I didn't know you had something to say, Amanda.
yeah, my mic was muted.
Go ahead.
I don't watch white people's TV, even though my mom is white and all, because I can see their goofy shit in person. I don't need to look at it on TV.
And husband.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But he's not really a TV watcher.
Well, congratulations on you not seeing Race.
No, I see it. I just
Well, not
not
thinking
looking at
about
it on TV.
No, I'm talking about when you was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. When I mentioned your husband.
Oh yeah.
About to make sure.
But
running behind
actually,
TJ. Wait up, TJ. I'm the cameraman.
actually, while we're on the conversation of your spouse, Calvin's girlfriend is also Caucasian. Do any of y'all talk about these issues that's going on right now? Like this whole police brutality amongst black people. What do y'all spouses and significant others think about that?
Striker drone detected.
Go ahead, Amanda. I know
It's
y'all were
hard.
just talking about it.
Hostile radio.
Because
We weren't actually.
No. Her and her husband.
No, me and EJ. We talk about it, but it's just such a cultural difference. Like I feel like he doesn't get it. Like he understands why it's happening. He just can't see it, from a person of color's point of view. And I try to, make him understand, but
So in these kind of
sometimes
situations,
I tell him I just can't talk to him about it.
so in these kind of situations, does he normally side with the police? I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
It's
DJ,
like
you just run around and say.
50-50.
Oh, okay.
He was trying to earlier, and I'm like, no, bro. There's no good cops. If you don't speak up or try to stop, like with George Floyd, 4 cops. The other 2 standing there did nothing. You are not a good cop. You're a bad cop.
I second that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how else you would frame that.
Well, it sounds like what he's saying is, well, they didn't do it, But again, like you said, if the fact that you let it happen don't make it. Because if someone killed somebody and someone else was standing there, all y'all going to jail. It don't matter who the hell had the knife or the gun. You let him do the shit.
Right.
So unless you call the police immediately, unless you call the police immediately, you're an accessory. And y'all didn't stop it. So since y'all are the police, the only thing to do is stop it. You didn't stop it. It wouldn't have been hard to stop him. It was a small little shove would have got him off of that guy. Nobody did anything. But Calvin, you and Tiffany ever talk about this kind of stuff?
We talked about it today for the first time because I was telling her about I had a pretty awkward conversation at work about it. But I mean, we didn't say anything too much. I pretty much just talked around in circles in a way where, you know, I wasn't gonna get fired, but one of my superiors was the one who brought it up and just asked what were my thoughts on it, and I pretty much beat around the bush the whole time, so I didn't have to say anything I would regret. But me and Tiffany talked about it today for a little while, and we're on the same page. I think she's like maybe even further left on it than me. Like because I usually try to, I don't know, stay out of it. Like I just don't like even thinking about when those kinds of things happen. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I'm the same way most
following the news of it every day and stuff. Like I just don't want to see it. I mean, I understand that.
Right, because that's one of the reasons we went from current events to the nerd news, because every time, whether it was in part of the main news or not, we would always come across that kind of stuff.
Right. So. Yeah, and it's just too much. It's like we gonna do this every episode.
Right, yeah, because it was there every week. It was something every single week.
Yeah, and it's not like we were just looking for that kind of stuff. That's
nope, it just happens so freaking much.
It's so exhausting. I have to deal with that all the time.
Yeah, extremely.
Like, fucking tired of it. Yeah. Turn on the computer, and there's, oh look, another black person dying. Oh look, another indigenous person dying.
This judge is up here.
Oh, you said
not that kind of judge, but the game kind of judge.
Oh, our clan leveled up.
Oh, somebody blew me up.
But okay, I didn't want to make this podcast about that. I just wanted to ask, because the reason I wanted to ask is because there's a lot of celebrities who are married to white people, specifically the ones that black people usually tend to idolize and whatnot, and they've been uncomfortably silent for the most part. In fact, I had every intention on calling out Cardi B, because for those who don't know, Cardi B is not black. Cardi B is Latino. But she spoke up, so I'm not gonna say nothing about Cardi B. She cool with me. But nonetheless, it just seems and not only that, but you have all these people who make all this money off black people, but where are they when these kind of things happen?
Right.
So I was curious as to what do someone whose significant other is white think about all this stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't expecting the same answer from the both of y'all, because we both got two sides, but I wanted to ask nonetheless.
Yeah.
I'm worried a little, like if shit does hit the fan and there's a race war, like what side will he pick?
Well, if it ever gets to that point,
and
if it ever gets to that point,
I told him First motherfucker I'm slapping is him.
I shouldn't be laughing at that, but it is what it is.
It's funny.
All I can think of is when you said that, the first thing came to mind was 28 days later when the black girl friend had that cut on his arm. He was just like, oh shit. By the time he looked up, she was looking and went to slashing with that machete. He didn't even have a chance to be like, let me turn. She was already going at him. As soon as you said that, that's the first thing that came to mind. You doing that. But
it's because I feel for black people to have more equal footing in society, white people are going to have to let go of some things, and once you're so used to being on top, you're not going to give it up easily.
Right. And you know what, and that's the thing about it, ain't nobody trying to take you off the top, more or less. We just want a fair piece, and we don't have one.
Yeah, we got.
And when I say we don't have one, I mean we don't have one as a whole. Some places are better than others. No one's gonna argue that, but it shouldn't be that way. It should be. It should all be. Everybody should be on one accord.
I mean, yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, well said. I don't have anything else
I mean, but
to add to that.
Yeah.
projected numbers are by the year 2045, they're no longer going to be the majority, they'll be the minority. So, I mean, keep fighting against yourself, because it's going to happen anyways. And people are so worried that what they've done to us, we're going to do to them. Like, they've been so shitty the whole time. They're going to, karma's a motherfucker. They're going to get what they deserve.
Well, I can't speak for black people as a whole, but I don't want to do none of that. Just stop whooping my ass when you pull me over.
That's missing the whole point.
I mean, not, murdering them all, stepping on their necks and shit, but
yeah, I know what you mean, but
and I'm not gonna feel sorry for you.
I mean, like I said, I have no intention of doing anything like that, but I can't say that I'll lose sleep.
Cause I'm gonna sleep just as good as I am now. Uh-oh, here comes that guy up the steps.
All right,
this is getting a little more R-rated than I wanted it to get.
with that, I'm gonna move on to my next topic that I was trying to get.
Wait, Amanda said she wanted to say something.
Oh,
she did.
Oh, I was gonna ask a question, but
no, I kind of stole it from her because we kind of ended up getting
Okay.
I wanted to ask each of you, what's the first time you remember experiencing racism in your lives? Like where you knew you were different and, it hurt because people were treating you differently.
Man, that's a deep question.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go ahead.
It was second grade.
Shit.
And I had a teacher named Mrs. Lyons. And she pulled me out into the hallway one day and asked me, Amanda, is your dad black? Now, I didn't understand what she was saying. I thought she meant my stepdad, who is black. And I said, yeah, because to me, that was my dad. That's the only father I've ever known. And she made the nastiest face. I still remember her fire red hair and the ugly blue eyes. Anyways, she left me in that hallway all day and told me, do not move. She came and got me for lunch and set me back in the hallway. And for the rest of the year, she did not answer me when I raised my hand. Everything I learned in second grade, I had to do that on my own. And that's been almost 30-something years now, and I have never forgotten it.
See, that's just...
That's wild.
That's despicable.
Yeah. I don't have anything like that. I'll go ahead and say that. I can't even really think of anything. And that I think is a part of the reason why, like, I don't get so emotionally attached when something happens, because I don't have those situations. Like, I don't get angry when I say emotion. Like, I don't get, like, personally angry, like I want to go out and hurt somebody. It just saddens me when I see stuff like that, and I I just put it off in my head that these kind of things can even happen. Like, it's part of the reason why I have a hard time believing, like, when stuff like this happens. It's just while it's like it's something that only happens in movies, I only expect to happen in the movies where they're trying to highlight that kind of stuff. But no, this is stuff that happens in everyday life, even though it doesn't normally happen to me. Like, I haven't been in trouble a lot. I don't really recall a situation where I was singled out and berated for being black.
Shit! Ah!
Run back, Amanda, run back.
Let me put on a vest.
I
don't really have any stories like that either, so I feel you. I have a couple, but nothing as bad as what happened to Amanda. Man.
Oh, and I got more.
Like
that's not even.
It's little stuff. It's really little stuff, like a woman clutching her purse when I'm walking past her or something.
Little? That's not little. That's major to me. In
comparison to yours, it's pretty fucking minuscule.
What you just said earlier, that's nothing. But yeah,
I'm dying.
I can't think of anything that would be that bad.
Okay, we'll move on to something more lighthearted. So I've been back into The Sims like a lot every single day. It's like 3 hours I've been playing The Sims. EA had this giant sale, 50% off everything, and I've spent probably at least $200 now.
What? Kind of negates the 50% off, doesn't it?
What?
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine spending money on Sims, let alone.
Wait a minute. How are you spending money on Sims?
Buying the expansion packs. Well, maybe I've spent like $150.
On what? Because I thought you couldn't even play right now.
No, on EJ's computer.
On his computer? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been playing on there. But I found out about this website called CD Key, and basically you just buy a key from some company in Dubai, and it's dirt. When I say dirt cheap, it's dirt cheap.
So should we talk about that on here?
It's also illegal, but I mean,
no, it ain't.
It's legal for you to buy them, but what they do on those sites are illegal.
Well, how is it illegal?
And like G2A, who is like one of the biggest CD key sellers. Like they just settled a lawsuit where they had to pay out money to developers because of illegal keys being sold through their platform. Like when those things are dirt cheap like that, it's just it's like it's no way because they can't be selling them at that much of a loss.
He's got nowhere to run now.
But
Well,
I just
like Sims has a new expansion coming out called Eco Living.
all I'm saying is I don't endorse that.
It's $40 something on EA, but on this website it's $31.
Okay.
And some of the stuff is dirt cheap.
Okay,
but
that's
some of
not
it's like
dirt cheap.
to me that's cheap.
That's not dirt cheap though. That's not even $10 off.
I mean,
that's pretty.
Stuff's not like $1, $2.
Okay, that's
to me that's dirt
fair.
cheap.
That's fair.
Because you know I'm a cheap person anyways.
Yeah.
But I went and got what was the expansion name of it? It's the one where you can be an actor and stuff. Anyways, instead of paying $40, I paid $20.
Okay.
And I'm glad I found it because I'm not gonna ever spend $50 again for some Sims.
Yeah, I mean they are ridiculous with their price points for those expansions and stuff, man. It's just ridiculous. And they just keep coming out with more and more expansions, and I don't think they even do a thing like of season pass or anything. Yeah.
Can I interject for a quick second? He's going to be putting decoys up in these boxes at the top, and only one of them is going to be real. They're all named Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, so on and so forth. So I guess just call out whatever one it is. The only way to figure out is to shoot it, by the way. So okay, you can finish.
I forgot what I was saying.
Sorry.
Anyway, we were just saying that the exorbitant prices EA charges for the Sims expansions is a bit ridiculous.
I want to tell you I don't even say EA around me, but all right.
Oh, the A word.
Man, a coworker was telling me the other day he was playing that. He was like, "Hey man, you ever heard this game Anthem?"
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to make a comeback. I think it's too late.
I'm hoping they Dead Man Sky it. Shit, it's like what, $10 right now? We'll see.
Wait, what?
I said I'm hoping they're gonna be able to Dead Man Sky it.
Oh, No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. I'm sorry. I thought, yeah. Damn, it is no. Man, why I said Dead Man? But anyway, I don't want to get off topic. So what's next? Because I have something. If not,
since we talking about the game stuff, what about Call of Duty? Like the latest update? Also, have you played? Have you seen what they added to the update?
I did, but I mean, no shots, no shade, no tea. But it was so long ago, I don't remember. But I know what they added. But it's too much, man. Look, my whole thing is the file size. It's at 140 gigs right now.
Yeah.
That's too much, dude.
Yeah.
I only have 3 games on my fucking PlayStation. I only have 3 games.
It keeps compiling on top of each other. Like, I don't know. It seemed like they would take some stuff out to put more stuff in when they doing the updates or something, but it seemed like it only becomes like exceedingly more. And
big old Incredible Hulk game, basically.
Yeah. Do you know about like the stuff they added?
They changed around some things on they changed around some things in Warzone. Like they put more guns in it. Also, you can use assault rifles and stuff in the Gulag. I do remember that, which I actually don't like that part. But they added some maps, of course. They added some maps, added some guns, tweaked some things. Some things got nerfed. I would like, damn it, it was so long ago. I was trying to refresh myself on the stuff I wanted to talk about, but that kind of slipped through the cracks. Like, I don't even have that in my notes. I forgot that I didn't even want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say it's not worth it, but I don't know. I feel like, yeah, like you said, they need to take some stuff off if they're gonna be adding some stuff in, but they're not. They're just adding on, which is, I don't want to say it's a problem, but when the main PlayStation 4 comes with the 500 gig and not a terabyte, man, that stuff add up fast.
And
I don't know about everybody else, but I play multiple games back to back. And matter of fact, I would say most people play multiple games back to back because you have games like Call of Duty, Division, and Fortnite where people particularly play depending on which friend is online. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Hell, if a friend want me to play Warframe right now, I'm like, oh, I can't play that.
Oh yeah, ain't no way.
So, which I've been meaning to get back into that, but nonetheless, it's growing too big. And hell, Division 2 was like 100 gigs out the gate, and it stayed there. Calvin, you have no armor, dude. Yeah, right out the gate, and it pretty much stayed there. So I don't know what the hell Call of Duty got going on. Hell, shit, that Call of Duty ain't even been out a year yet, and it's doing too much.
Yeah. Another thing is like, I think even if you only are playing Warzone, you still you still have to have all of Modern Warfare stuff.
No, you don't.
You don't?
Nah, you can this time, this is the first time they've ever done it. You can specifically pick which stuff you wanted to have. So, but shit, Warzone alone is fucking huge. You know what? No, I have Warzone and multiplayer. I don't just have Warzone. But nonetheless, yeah, Warzone is fucking huge in itself.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can choose not to download.
I guarantee you that you can.
I tried to. I couldn't because I had no interest in downloading Modern Warfare again.
You can, yeah, you can choose between the campaign, the special ops, and multiplayer or Warzone. In fact, if you didn't buy Call of Duty at all, you could just download Warzone by itself, and because Warzone is free.
I know, I get that Warzone is free, but I think it still downloads all the Modern Warfare stuff as well.
Nah, it doesn't. I mean, you might, let me rephrase that. You might have to specifically tell it not to, but you don't have to download all of it. Okay. I guess I should say it like that, because yeah, you don't have to. Because it was a big deal with me before, because it forced you to re-download the multiplayer pack again on top of the update it came out with, which annoyed the hell out of me and Justin and a couple other folks. He had Delta. But yeah, you don't have to download everything, like the special ops, multiplayer, all that. If you're not gonna play, you don't have to download it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna try to delete that tonight then. Shoot.
Yeah.
But I couldn't figure out.
He's at Bravo.
Hologram.
He's at Bravo. Hey, don't y'all have a drone? Y'all want to put that out? I mean, it might come in handy.
I only got the healing drone. I started shooting my super at him.
Well, can I move on?
Yeah, you can move on.
All right, well, I kind of wanted to... Oh! Well, no, I segue into that.
Oh, I also have one important thing I need to talk about that I can't believe I didn't mention.
Right. HBO Max.
Yeah.
So it has officially been announced that HBO Max will be getting the Snyder Cut, which is short for Zack Snyder, the director of Justice League. They will be getting the Snyder Cut version of Justice League on HBO Max.
Right. It's going to be in mini-series form. I think it's going to be like a 4-part thing.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But I also read that his cut was supposed to be like 4 hours long, so I can see why they would do that. But which I thought was pretty interesting because people have been demanding that for a while now, and not only that, but I don't know if anybody recall, but there was supposed to be one more hero in there that was cut. So he's so he Delta again. So he's in so now he's probably gonna be added back in.
And what hero was that?
Martian Manhunter.
I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, so so the story is, and half of this information comes from Zack Snyder himself. What he wanted to do was, in the Man of Steel, there's a high-ranking military officer. I'm not gonna act like I know the military rankings and stuff, but anyway, there's a high-ranking military officer who, who Superman is dealing with. Well, this person also makes like a brief appearance in Justice League again, but not in the capacity that he's originally supposed to. He's supposed to be Martian Manhunter in disguise. Which, anybody who knows who Martian Manhunter is, he has the ability to shapeshift, and he does take on a human appearance just to do regular, everyday things.
Adults shouldn't play Sims. Get out of here. Who is that? I almost said something.
What?
Somebody said adults shouldn't play Sims.
Oh, sure.
Well, dog, I shot all of them. Where is he?
Who said that? Your dad?
I don't know. I'm not looking at it. Nobody.
1991 fast. I knew it.
Yeah, that's my dad. Well, I kind of thought that, but I ain't want to just say that. Always, you should come to the cookout.
Oh man, that'd be so fun. There's no good food up here, so I'm dying.
All right, remember, Mr. DJ's dad, you need to go over to twitch.tv/the main issues to watch your son play.
He gonna have to download it and everything. He's not about to do all of that.
Download nothing. Quit saying that. You know he could just play it through the browser.
Actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, of course, you probably have a better experience. Oh, I didn't know you were a real person.
Whoa. What's going on?
No, I can't go down. If I go down, y'all will lose.
You ain't lying. Oh, I just put out my drone and I went down.
Woo! Tried to get me.
And I can't fall down here.
This is the Kimbo bullet, Kimbo pistols.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know about the Martian Manhunter stuff. And so they filmed all that stuff and then just didn't use it?
Yep, and apparently Cyborg was supposed to have a whole relationship with his mom and have a bigger role in the thing. Yeah, the original version was supposed to primarily focus on Cyborg. That's part of the stuff they cut.
That make a lot more sense.
Which the way it seems like Zack Snyder didn't really have much say so on what got cut. Just the way it made it seem, he might have. I don't know. It wasn't directly said, but the way he was saying it kind of seemed like it wasn't really up to him in the end. But I mean, I can kind of see why they put their foot down with him. Like, you just really try to sell me a 4-hour movie? Are you out your mind?
Right. people like is it not clear that people will see movies in parts? Like they
yeah, they did not have to completely fracture that movie like that. We would have saw part 1 and 2. Everybody's doing it. Granted, everybody does it for a finale, but if it would have made for a better Justice League movie, I would have sat through it. Hell, Avengers literally just did it.
Right.
Latest people to do it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, they just don't get it. Well, they keep trying to rush. They're trying to rush to the finish line. Y'all ain't at the starter line.
Nope.
Thank you. Yeah. But my one more thing was
Amanda, send your drone somewhere else. It's trying to shoot that decoy on you.
Yeah, I see. I just figured out what was going on. That's annoying.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. But
yeah, it's cool. But y'all know this already. But the child came home. So we got the baby Yoda.
Oh yeah, you did finally get the baby Yoda.
Hasbro toy that was $25 pre-order all the way back in December when they didn't have no toys ready for the launch of the series. Like, really was slipping, and they all sold out now. Of course, I don't know when they gonna have more. I think it's like different stores and stuff you can get it from, but they want $60 for them now. Which, honestly, I have the thing and I'm pretty impressed with it. Like y'all know I collect like 1/6 scale figures and that are you know, high end. And
which, for the record, a picture that needs to be on our Facebook and Instagram.
What you mean?
Your collection.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. But yeah, yeah, even like for my kind of high quality taste, like that thing is pretty good. Like they did a really good job with that for $25.
He's up here with me.
I mean, I think it's worth even paying a little more than that if you have to, if you really want that thing. At least that specific one from Hasbro. Like, I don't know about any others. I've seen a few other ones pop up.
Glad to see you guys.
Okay, but that's good. Shoot, $60. Oh, they upcharged like hell after that thing dropped, didn't they?
Yeah. Now that's from the you know, other retailers, which I don't. Well, it's like on Amazon, the thing where you could you know, they don't have it, but they're like, here are some links to some other sellers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I didn't see it in. I think I saw it in Best Buy or on Best Buy website for the $25 or close to that.
Nice.
Yeah,
oh,
but it's a pretty cool thing. Tiffany loves it. It's in the bed every night. And sitting
you said it didn't have feet.
Sitting with it on the couch every when we're watching TV. Oh, the feet thing? Yeah, it don't have feet. It's just
so what's underneath?
It's just underneath. It's just rounded at the bottom under the little robe thing.
Wait, like, so you can't even set it up? Ooh, I mean, Lord, I'm country. Sit it up.
You can kind of sit it up. It'll stand like on a.
Like if you wanted to put it on your dresser, it'll stay.
You gotta lean it up.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't stay. It doesn't stay well.
Why didn't just pick a? Why didn't you just put a
like a hard bottom on it?
Well, a flat bottom. It didn't even necessarily have to be hard, but it could have been.
Yeah, you're right. It could have been more flat because it's not really flat. It's like rounded, and it's a plushy.
Right.
Inside, like the whole thing is plushy, but it's except for the hands and the head.
They're soft plastic.
So yeah.
I like some kind of rubber or something.
Soft pliable plastic.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's rubber. Yeah, it's some kind of rubber, probably thermoplastic.
I'm getting rid of this firefly. Okay, well, that's cool. I wanted to get one of them bad boys. I'm too thirsty to wait.
Your dad say no global event.
They were scared, Pops. They were scared.
I ain't trying to die.
I just saved Joe Bacon 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I ain't trying to die though, me, because as soon as I get in there, first thing I'm doing is dying.
And I didn't record none of this. I'm gonna have to get it from the stream.
Hey, about to say Christina ain't here. We don't need another Scrappy Doo.
God damn it.
And my friend Christina, Vernon used to call her Scrappy Doo because whenever we do like a mission on, did Vernon play with her on Division? I know we played Destiny together, but no matter what, she was running head first into everything, shooting, and then next thing you know, like good 2 seconds in, I'm down.
Right.
Like, what a surprise! No cover, 100 enemies, you in the middle. How could you possibly not survive that?
Yeah.
But Calvin, you mentioned what seemed like forever ago now that you were watching Insecure.
Yeah, I did.
So you're familiar with the character Molly, right?
Yeah.
You know she's a virgin.
Like real life version, you mean?
Yes, the actress who plays her is a 33-year-old virgin.
Oh Lord.
Huh. Interesting.
She said in a
that's obviously
she was saying,
by choice.
Yes, she was saying it is. She was saying what contributions could she make to the world or something like that.
Being Storm in the Marvel universe.
Oh, that'd be good. She's so dark skinned. Tired of these high yellow storms.
Yeah.
But well, Halle Berry is brown skin. Close enough. Psych. But anywho.
Okay.
But yeah, she had to take it came out in an interview she did when Insecure originally aired because it was talking about how promiscuous her character is, and apparently she required a lot of direction on the sex scenes.
Oh.
So finally everybody's just like, well, what the fuck, man? Like, why we got to tell you so much? Like, why is it so hard for you? She was like, well, I ain't never had sex before. And everybody's like, huh? What?
And she took a lot of sex scenes in the thing.
Yes.
Because it was just one last episode. It was a few in one episode. Shoot.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I know.
We know because you don't watch television.
Yep. But anyway, we just go.
Any of y'all a Doja Cat fan?
Oh! I love that bitch.
I
love her so much.
Even now?
I was feeling kind of iffy, but I watched some explanations from her.
Oh, that bullshit ass
and
apology.
I get it.
Y'all gonna
I get she can kick rocks.
Y'all gonna have to fill me in because I have no idea.
Doja Cat is racist towards black people.
Oh.
She ain't racist.
That bitch racist.
Is she?
Yeah, I said it.
Is she Spanish? What is?
No, she's mixed. You damn right she confused. She
Like,
and one of her in her explanation, she mentioned being from Africa. First of all, I don't know how many other people have met Africans. Africans don't typically like Black Americans, so saying that don't really help your case with me.
Yeah, I've run into a lot of that, especially working with like Africans in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, right.
Building's dark. We're gonna need to reconnect the power to track down Parnell's server.
No, she's South African.
Everyone's South African.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Side note, there's a South African TV show that I've been meaning to watch. I started watching it last night, but I was like, ooh, this is getting good, and I know I'm about to fall asleep.
I mean, I'm not, I guess I should say, I'm not like a bit. Some of that shit was uncalled for, but I'm not about to stop playing these little couple of songs I got on Spotify.
I am. I deleted them bitches right off.
Yeah.
I was like, move. What'd you say, Amanda?
I'm glad.
So you better not have R. Kelly on your shit.
Nope. He was never on there to begin with.
Uh-oh. Man.
But I will say,
too much of a pass. Like, I mean, songs I was jamming, years and years before this stuff started coming out. Man, come on.
Hey, that's the same way he got them little girls. He's like, oh my God, my mama listen to you. Mm-hmm. Let me show you what it's all about.
That's true. I don't know.
But
they piss on you.
I will say, because I've been saying this before, and it'd be wrong for me not to preach it again. I think we should be able to separate the artist, the art from the artist.
Yep.
So,
I agree.
Granted, I'm not gonna bump her stuff, which I barely fuck with her anyway. I just liked her because she was weird, and I'm weird, so I'm cool with that. Well, I'm weird and black, and it ain't a lot of us. Her booty didn't look that big to me, but then again, I have a very wide frame of reference, so it is what it is. But so nonetheless, she canceled for me.
And I feel like a lot of these people, like, I assume everybody famous has issues. People get so caught up.
Oh yeah, I guarantee
in
you
forgetting their actual people.
True, but you can't. But you shouldn't be excused.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
So, yeah, like again, that's why I say you should be able to separate the art from the artist, because yes, these people do have issues, but I'm not about to give my money to nobody who respects me.
Disrespect?
Who disrespects? Who doesn't respect me? Yeah. Sorry, a lot of shooting going on right now, because I can't expect y'all to do it. But,
Ooh, shots fired.
Oh. Yeah, but
I'm not gonna knock nobody for wanting to listen to her. Go ahead, enjoy it.
Now I feel guilty as hell.
We're going on super long though, so I mean, I guess that ends it.
I was having a good time.
This podcast. Of course, as always, we can keep playing and keep talking and stuff, but I feel like we got to end the podcast somewhere.
True that.
This is a 24-hour podcast for Cherry.
We doing another 3-hour podcast or our podcast with a 2-hour post show.
Hell, we had a 1-hour pre-show.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will say though, while everybody's listening, I would like for at least to try to play the game once every 2 weeks, podcast aside, because this is not, for anybody who don't know, this format we're using is not permanent. So I would like us to play the game together sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
So
that's why I'm gonna try to make more time for games, which I'm already failing my New Year's resolution. Like, by
you
a long
did say
shot.
that on here, didn't you? But yeah, because we thought.
I don't know if I said that on the show that I was trying to play
I feel
more
like you
games
did
this year, but yeah.
I feel like you did.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna go back and look.
failing miserably. Like, this is I hadn't been on the game since a couple weeks ago when we played this. And then it was months before that. Or, well, I guess we played played Warzone for the episode before that. And yeah, it's like a month or so before that I played the game. And I'm supposed to be playing that Bright Memory Infinite I bought, which I'm not supposed to be buying no more games. I'm supposed to be going through my back catalog.
Ain't it? Because you still got to get the God of War.
Yeah, gotta get the God of War.
But if you avoid the side stuff, it's not that long.
Oh, okay. Gotta get the God of War. Gotta get the Spider-Man. Gotta get
Electronic device detected.
the Jedi Fallen Order. I want to play Control. Man.
I will say Spider-Man is the longest out of that.
Pretty much.
Jedi Fallen Order was pretty short.
Okay. Pretty much.
But
everything from last year and the year before. I didn't even play Red Dead Redemption 2.
Follow the cable and do what you usually do. Shoot.
I'm still mad about the last time I saw you on there.
I own all of these games. I just haven't played them. But anyway, I'll be doing that. And I'll be posting videos on my gaming channel, Lady AF Gaming, on YouTube. If people want to check that out, only got one video.
I didn't know you had a
gaming
channel
right now. Yeah, got a gaming channel. Technically, I got one video up.
When you gonna play Fortnite?
Well, the gaming channel is about him being late to playing certain games, and since he was on that bandwagon, he's probably not gonna play it on there.
Right. But I'll probably play Fortnite
If y'all want to make a formal plan,
of February.
Ooh, Jesus Christ!
Ooh.
Shots fired. I was gonna say, if y'all formally want to play together one of these days, any day, I will download Fortnite again.
Yeah, we can play Fortnite for.
We're not gonna try to play that. We're not gonna try to play that and do this podcast though. That's just not gonna happen. We couldn't keep it together on Warzone. We're not gonna keep it together on Fortnite.
Right.
I'm good in Fortnite. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we ain't. Shoot, we've been on a 2-3 year hiatus.
Yeah. All right, well, let's end it right there. And remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Anything possible to show that you mess with us. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Deuces.